Hey, how's everybody doing today? We are I'm just going to show you how to take apart and quickly clean the Russian made by Imez. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. 380 ACP. A lot of people didn't know that Makarov made an ACP. It's got the Russian star made by Russia. It's a nice little 380. It's one of the first weapons I bought when I got back from Iraq for my wife. I wanted her to have a nice, reliable little pistol. The number one rule of gun safety: anytime you pick up a weapon, don't take somebody's word for it that it's unloaded. You check, and there's no magazine, and check the barrel. There's nothing, and when you do that, make sure it's pointed in a safe direction, away from anything. It's a drop-down safety. When you do that, the safety comes up through the switch and keeps from the firing pin from firing the weapon. So obviously it's unloaded. Here's the magazine, holds 7 rounds. Plus 1 in the pipe, get 8 in there. So, anyway, with this one, we're going to pull it back, bring the safety down, pull it back, lock it in place, slide lock there. One more thing about safety: keep your fingers out of the trigger well. Anytime you pick it up, keep your fingers away from the trigger until you're ready to shoot, basically. When checking a weapon, this will keep you from an accidental discharge. Believe me, they can happen. They do happen. They shouldn't happen. There's things you can do to be safe. So, with the Makarov, like most Makarovs, or all Makarovs, I'm not sure, pull the wheel well out, set it aside, pull back on the slide, and take it apart. Just pull back, slide it up. Set that aside. The spring, take out the spring. It's a little filthy. It's been fired recently. There's an open end. The open end is a little bit larger than the one of the other ends. The smaller end slides onto the fixed barrel. Slides off. That's how you want to keep that. This is just going to be a quick cleaning. I already kind of went over it a little bit earlier, but take my brush, a little, I like to use M Pro 7. I wonder if they'll give me, just get in there, clean it out a little bit. There's a lot of gunk and dust and everything else that can get on these guns. Great tool for cleaning weapons is which I usually have in my kit. I don't have them today. Q-tips. Q-tips will clean your weapon real nice. That's any weapon. You can use Q-tips for any weapon. And pipe cleaners. I need to buy some more pipe cleaners. I'm going to put that on the list. Anyway, you want to get all in there, all in the action, everywhere. Get it nice and clean. Under the trigger, in the trigger well. Pull down a little bit more, hold it down, get under in there. And clean out where your magazine well goes. Magazine well. Try to get it all nice and clean in there. For the barrel, you can use a snake. I always usually like to use a snake, but you don't have to. a lot of weapons you want to go in the direction of the bullet down the barrel while you're cleaning. Just kind of get it all in there. I had put in some gun oil, LPX, excuse me. It's the same as like CLP. Just get in there. It'll increase your accuracy quite a bit. You don't have to run it all the way through. Some people don't like to do that, especially with the metal. But it's going to get in there anyway. You can just go like that if you want. Back and forth. Me, I just always do it that way. I don't know why. What you want to do is carbon buildup. For carbon buildup, you take your little brush, your board brush. A lot of carbon builds up in different areas. And this helps smooth out the action, the weapon, just a little bit more. Now, kind of smooth things out just a bit. Seeing a lot of gunk down there I don't like. Excuse me. Seeing a lot of gunk down there I don't like. Let me get rid of it. Take your little rags. These come in a lot of kits. Look like this. You can get kits anywhere. Just go to your local gun dealer. Buy a cleaning kit. So, just a quick little cleaning. As I said, I did clean it before, but I wanted to videotape it. For your slide here, a lot of gunk gets built up in there. So, take your spray, spray down a little bit, get in there. You can use a brush. This is where Q-tips really come in handy. Clean it all out. Again, this will increase your firing rate, your accuracy, your action, everything will be a lot better after you do this. Guns can really build up a lot of gunk over time. You don't want that. So, but I'm just trying to make a quick cleaning. Kind of keep it nice. For the firing pin, or safety, what you want to do is you take your safety, put it all the way up, goes all the way back, and it just slides out. Your firing pin comes right out. It's a very specific way these go in, so when you put it back in, when you take it out, make sure you put it back in right. And as far as your firing pin, you want to, there's going to be gunk and stuff on that. Just take a quick cleaning to it. Not much build up there. It's nice. Safety's got a little bit more gunk. You want to get all that gunk off in there. It makes everything run a lot smoother. Take your brush. Here we go. And get in there. Oops. I recommend using, I don't have them with me today, I recommend using pipe cleaners and Q-tips. It makes a difference. I'm not going to mess with the sight because I have it exactly where I want it. There's a little bit of gunk back there. You want to get that off. So take your bore brush, try to get that gunk off of there. It makes a big difference. There we go. Big difference, trust me. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Makes a big difference though. Okay. I'm putting it back together. Take your firing pin. This is where you don't want to screw it up. Slide it in there. Kind of obvious how it goes in, but when you take it out, you know, double check that you've got it in right. Just wants to be stubborn with me. There we go. Okay, back in, back in. Your spring, it's going to get a lot of buildup also. Right? It's got a lot of buildup on there. Just firing it. There's already some of that gun cleaner on this brush, so you don't have to go crazy. Just, you know, get in there, brush it all up. Again, this makes your accuracy and just the whole firing of the weapon is a lot better when each component is cleaned. Keeps from jamming. Makarovs can jam. Actually really reliable weapons though. I really like them. I've got 2 of them. So I got the 9x18 millimeter and then the 380 I got for my wife. Just a quick get gunk on there. I usually take a rag and then really get in there and just clean it out. See? Much better. But the spring, again, the small end goes on the barrel. Just push it all the way down, like so. Then the spring part slides in there. It'll lock in there. It won't slide out. It'll go right into the end of the tip there. Bring it all the way back and slide it back on. Put the safety back on. You're good to go. If you want to check it, you're looking good. And then for the final, I like to give it a little. These gun rags you can get in any gun store or you know, sporting goods store or whatever. I like to give it a little. Keep the rust off, making it look pretty. And that's it. Just put the magazine in, pull back, lock and load, put the safety back on. It will not fire if you've done everything correctly that way. And that's it. Thanks. I should have another video for you on a different weapon and a different time. But thanks for watching. Have a good day. Remember gun safety. Get to know your weapon. Practice shooting at targets. You know, it is a perishable skill. I know there's people out there, they say I can stop shooting for 20 years and then get back there and shoot targets. Yeah, but under fire, muscle memory is something that's extremely important, and that is a perishable skill. Muscle memory, shooting, hitting your target under stress. Perishable, you gotta practice. Practice, practice, practice. And that's it. Thanks. Gun safety. Thank you.